Drum roll, please. So Andy Carroll is our next mystery player, ranked at 78. But now the Japanese currently rate him at 83, or at least they did. I can't remember what season this is. 2010-2011 season. You can see his stats there, and his skill, which is a cultured volleyed shot. So this is from the old WCCF genre, which I've transferred over. So what we're going to do in this mystery player is Andy Carroll is going to play up front, regardless of morale and skill. And he's going to play right up the top throughout the duration of this match. He's got a green arrow, so he's not too bad. Could be worse, could be better. Because he's so old, he doesn't actually have any skills. So you can activate a skill, but it won't actually do anything. It won't even give him a temporary stat boost, as was the way before they changed it. Now, any card which you transfer over from the old WCCF will have a given skill from a certain age upwards. Anything beyond that age, I can't remember what year it was, what year backwards it was, but they didn't have any skill points. But even though Andy Carroll was ranked 83, his value was 100 points. So I think what they're trying to do is deter people from just transferring cards over and using those, and instead buying the new cards. Obviously, they want to make as much money as they can. And let's see how we get on. So if you watch the first mystery player video, the one with Scott Parker, I'm pretty much using the same team minus Scott Parker, obviously. And the mission here is to try and get Andy Carroll to score some goals. And so it's pretty much the same team as what I used in the Scott Parker one. I think it might even be identical. So we've got a goal kick early on. Haven't really had a shot on goal just yet. Oh, there was a through ball in there, and I think that was Di Maria and Andy Carroll both running onto the end there. Di Maria falling on his arse after a complete air swing. And Di Maria offside.
Then maybe you shouldn't be living here!
Does it look like Andy Carroll? I'm not so sure. That could be any generic footballer from the early Football Manager games. Sometimes, I guess, the bigger the star, the more effort they put into their faces. Like if you look at the David Beckham face, it's pretty spot on. They use a different rendering technique for the Footista games. It's using the Unreal Engine, so the level of detail you can get on the characters is much better. The old WCCF variants, which is why Andy Carroll's face looks so bad. I think they were using a very early, was it the Pro Evolution engine from very, very early on, or Winning 11 as it was called in Japan. But again, if you look at the Edgar Davids face, that looks really, really good. I think because obviously he was like a global star, whereas Andy Carroll was not really known outside of the UK much. And speaking of Andy Carroll, he has scored. Completely unexpected, but he has scored a goal. So that's Scott Parker 0, Andy Carroll 1. Maybe I should put a league table up here. The question is, can he go on and score any more goals? I guess time will tell. I'm definitely trying to feed him through, trying to play the through pass straight up to him. And oh, he's had a shot. And oh, I think that's George Best that's just caught the rebound. Andy Carroll took a shot, wasn't the most powerful. Keeper deflected it out. George Best runs in, manages to poke in the rebound. It almost looks like Andy Carroll kicked it backwards. I guess that was another AI glitch. One of the main reasons I want to do these videos using the old WCCF cards with the likes of Andy Carroll is just there is no chance that SEGA is going to implement these players into the current game, so they're going to be lost in time, like tears in the rain. Maybe not so much with Andy Carroll, but you know, certain players we'll never see second versions of, so it's my mission to try and introduce as many as we can into this mystery player series. So regardless, we're going into half time here. I don't really see any need for any changes. George Best a bit tired, Di Maria a bit tired, and Shinji Kagawa, offensive midfield, he seemed okay. I think we'll carry on. George Best trying to play that through. I think that might have been Kagawa. Almost got on to the end of that. Speaking of Kagawa, he's coming off and our main man Rooney's coming on. Lofted ball in. I think Carroll strayed a bit offside there. And by a bit I mean a very long way offside. Another through ball attempt there, but Andy Carroll, he is down. Is that 72? 64. Wow, he's really getting tired, but he's not coming off unless he gets injured. And giving a free kick away there on their right hand side. So that's Emre Can coming off and Sergio Busquets coming on just to try and shore up our defensive midfield. If you look down there, you can see in the bottom right, I've gone from 3 points up to 5. That's because Busquets has come on the pitch and he has the captain skill, which gives me 2 extra skill points. Not that I'm ever going to probably fill it up that far to have 5 points. One back possession there, and that's Rooney, and I think he's offside. Goalkeeper didn't even move yet. He's a long way offside. So Edgar Davids picking up the ball in midfield. And it's Andy Carroll. Oh, he got threaded through, but Andy Carroll is not the dynamic type, and I think all 3 of my attacking players were offside there, so I don't think it matters who would have got to it. We've changed the hotline, which is now Rooney out to Best, out to Andy Carroll. And speaking of George Best, he's just scored an absolute bullet into the top right. As we gave possession away, got it back, and slotted it home. And our final substitution, Di Maria has gone off and Jadon Sancho has gone out onto that right. To the 80th minute there. Is there another goal in this game? Can Andy Carroll get another one? Oh, just a bit too slow. It's like he's running through treacle or something. He's down to 46 stamina. He's got to be running out of puff now. Again, slotted through, but he's just falling on his ass apparently. He just can't seem to catch up to those through balls. With stamina that low, I'm surprised he's still able to run at all. But a little flurry of attack there and they clear it out for a throw in. And that was Rooney. I think that was Wayne Rooney with the goal and an assist from our man Andy Carroll. So that's 1 goal, 1 assist. And final kick of the game ends 4-0. That's full time. And yeah, Andy Carroll, he didn't actually do too badly. We had 55% of the possession. Andy Carroll got 1 goal, 1 assist. George Best got 2 and Rooney got the other. So all in all, I think a good run out for Andy Carroll. So that brings us to a close of this mystery player. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll stick around and come back for a future mystery player video, and I will speak at you again then.